Hello everyone, I am Jasurya Sudhakaran and today I will be taking you through the basics of arrays in Java. Arrays are one of the most important building blocks in Java programming and we will exploring how they work with practical examples in IntelliJ IDEA. What are arrays? Array is an important linear data structure that allows us to store multiple values of the same type. Think of arrays as a container that hold multiple items of the same type. For example, just like these boxes with labels, each item in an array is stored in a specific location, which is identified by an index number starting from the zero. Instead of creating separate variables for each student's grade, we can store all the grades in a single array. This makes our code much more organized and efficient. Now let us talk about how to declare and initialize arrays in Java. Declaration means telling Java that we want an array of certain type. For example, integer type of numbers. This is just declaration an array variable that can hold integers, but memory is not yet allocated. Initialization means actually creating the array in memory. For example, numbers equal to new int of 5. This allocates memory for 5 integers, all initialized to zeros by default. Another way is direct initialization, where we declare and assign values in a one line, like the above given. Remember that array indices start from 0, not from 1. This means if the size is 5, the valid indices are 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will be using IntelliJ IDEA, a popular IDE for Java development. In this program, I first declared an integer array numbers with size 5. By default, all the elements are initialized to 0. Then I assigned values to the first two position. I also created another array called marks using direct initialization with 5 values. Finally, I printed the first and last mark. Let's let's run the program. Here I created array called scores. Each element is accessed using index inside the square bracket. For example, score 0 gives the first, then second gives the third, and fourth gives the fifth. Let's run the program. In this program shows two ways of looping through arrays. In the first part, I used a traditional for loop where I can print both index and value. In the second part, I used an enhanced for each loop, which is simpler when I only need the values. Let's run the program. You can see the traditional for loop and the output of enhanced for each loop. Let's look into another program. I have initialized an array named numbers containing integer numbers, and I assumed the first number is the maximum, then I loop through the rest of the array, then a condition. If I find a number greater than the current max, then I update the max. Finally, I print the large value. Let's run this. Okay, you can see the maximum value is 89. This concludes my session on arrays in Java. We learned how to declare and initialize array, how to access elements using indices, how to use loops to process array, and how to apply conditions such as finding maximum element. As you know, arrays are the fundamental concept in Java and form the foundation for many advanced topics. Thank you for watching, and I hope this section gave you a clear understanding of basics of arrays in Java. Thank you.